Hello all. How you doing? 'Tis I, Bulldog. I got a full pipe. I got a full cup. I'm just full of good feelings today. That's what it is. Good feelings. Just wonderful. So, this one's a little bit... this is sort of a pre-ramble to the ramble of the pre-ramble. Anyway, a while I've been filming these and, editing, putting them together. The last one I did, or this one that you're about to see, I did, and for about 12 minutes I didn't know that my mic was off. So, I did 40 afterwards, so you gotta get some content. Oops. But hey, it's a learning experience. I've never done this before. This is my first time. So, on that note, I'd like to say thank you to those who came and saw the first ramble. I got some big stuff planned coming up this weekend. I'm doing a thing with somebody. You'll hear about that in the third one, which is going to be released later on this week. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for stopping by, as it were. And I hope to hear more about you, or hear more from you. More about you. Well, more about me anyway. But cheers. Enjoy the show. And like I said, that one's a little rough, but hey, we're learning. This is new, but it's awesome. Like you, you're all awesome. Mwah. All right, cheers.
The horn! Did you get the horn?
No, Father! The cyborg got away!
She does, Father! She let the Zyger go, and now the horn is lost, Daddy!
Jeffrey has Gene here. I can't believe that you've done this again. Master, who will ever see your full
Eyes.
Rub some green oil onto
Never seen your own eyes.
No, surrounded by idiots.
What's that stuff for?
Oh, a joke. We must have a comedian in our midst.
Thank you, yeah. Well, I do have a sense of humor.
You're not funny at all. Everyone knows you need to massage lamp and head oil into the simulator every day, twice a day, or the worlds within will not produce artifacts.
And the simulator could have popped a button.
Hey, boobs.
Taz outsider, and that means ooh, 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 ooh.
Okay. Well, it's great to meet y'all. Come by sometime. Just down the way. Enjoy the night.
Never come back.
Okay, I will.
Never come back.
No big deal. Not like I spent all
Maca check. Maca check.
Person lives right down the way from
1, 2, Maca check. Hey,
You do
buddy.
that to me? You do that to your neighbor? Someone brings you a pie, you
Hello, it is I, Brendan Bulldog Experience, your narrator. And now, have a full cup. I have a full bowl. And now, I'm going to begin my podcast. I guess, whatever this is. Figured I might as well jump on something. They always tell you that you're supposed to, fit in a mold. Which is interesting. All the time. You hear it, right? Like if you're a student, it's like, think this way. Hey, be easy. Here's a test. Be like that. Give you some old man advice. Almost 40. Ugh. Almost 40. So yeah, here's some advice. to you youngins out there who are sitting there and like, why am I learning this? Of all things, why am I sitting down, like, reading over these? Never going to use this. You hear that all the time. Well, you're probably right. But maybe you will. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that goes on in this world. A lot of stuff, right? Maybe you'll, like, make a vaccine. Maybe that's the thing. But you'll... Then I guess you will need physics and science and understanding, 10, 15 years of experience to sit down and be like, I think this is bad. So I guess I'm trying to get, I got surgery coming up on the 28th. I gotta get my hands done. Carpal tunnel syndrome. My hands don't work, which is really frustrating for a big tough guy. So I got that book, 28. I've been walking a lot more. This thing sucks. Not gonna lie. Fuck. What are you gonna do? So I've been walking a lot more. And on my daily walks, I run into somebody who's kind of neat. Figured I'd give them a mention. Every day I walk down from where I live down to Lake Ontario. I'm in Toronto. And just south of me is the water treatment plant for Toronto, where you might have seen it once or twice. If you watch The Boys, it's a place where the deep frees the dolphin, smashes through the gate. I built that, which is kind of cool. Smashes through the gate. It is also found on the Mouth of Madness. That iconic shot beach and like this really cool building just south of me. So I walk down there. I've been doing it daily. Because otherwise I'm going to go insane and I'll just like start talking to my computer and seeing how that goes. Anyway, so I walk down there every day and turn around and walk back up. Either coming down or going up, I run into this guy. This old white hair, beard down to here fella. His name's Bob. So I walked down. First time I met the dude, I was walking back up, and I had my earbuds in. I listened to a podcast, Duncan Tussle's Family Hour, which is primo stuff. If you want to listen to something really, really good other than me, like Duncan he's a guy that Midnight Gospel, and it is such a cool thing because like I knew about him before, so then all of a sudden it's like, oh my god, Midnight Gospel, so cool. Not to be that guy, and be like, oh, I knew him before everybody did. Anyway, yeah. So I was listening to Duncan. I'm walking back up, and he's like, "Hey, how you doing?" This is like during a fucking pandemic. During a pandemic, the guy's like, "Hey, how you doing?" I'm not bad. Just going for a walk, trying to lose some weight. He's like, "Oh, cool. Well, my name's Bob." And then I start learning about this guy. And it's just so cool. Like, the guy's like, I used to work on the Toronto Stock Exchange. And retired now, got a nice house, wife, and he's filling me on this dude's life, and I was like, ha, neat. It's just so cool that I had a genuine moment with a guy who's just like, after all this time, it's returning to normal, right? So okay. Yeah, so I shook his hand. There's another thing that's like, wow, yeah. I'm injected. Don't worry. Yeah. Immune. It's just funny because people are like, why? You know what the funny thing is about this is like, look, like Louis Pasteur came out and just said like, yeah, rabies, fuck it, I can cure it. Diabetes medicine, oh yeah, I can fucking cure it. Like, what the person's gonna do? Yeah. I don't want to live no more. I don't want to be alive anymore. Oh no. You know what I've never had? Measles. Polio. They're like, I got a great immune system. I'm like, so do I, but you know what I've never had? Polio. Measles. I've had shots for both. I haven't got them yet. Makes me think that you're a cuck. You're a cock. I know you are. You're shilling for dollars. Is this a thing? Is this a thing? Is it? Oh, god damn, man. Yes. 5G isn't the most destructive thing on the planet. I think Bill Gates is amazing, and if he's willing to give me $5,000 to say that, 25, 50,000, fuck me, I will take anything. I got nothing. Nothing. I live in Toronto, fuck's sakes. My rent's like, I live in a shitty little fucking bachelor and I'm paying $12.50. Like, thanks. Square rootage of most people's debate. This is just fucking sad. It's sad. It's fucking sad. That's what it is. Why are bachelors so fucking expensive, right? So I met Bob. I'm walking back up. The next day I'm out for a walk. And I'm out, and I walk down, and I'm like, there's this old bearded guy. I'm not great with names, so I couldn't remember it, but when we met, it's like we met for the first time. Unbelievable. We had exactly the same conversations we did before. It was surreal. I was like, it was at this point, like at the second time, you kind of realize it. But he's so nice. He's so nice. God damn it, he's such a nice guy. Today I was walking, and we've chatted a lot of times, right? So I'm like, hey, Bob. It's the same. Yeah, it's the same every time we talk. But today he said something which is like really, really cool. He said that the moment that we got into conversation about computers and technology, and he said, as soon as computers and that got involved, I threw down my resignation and said, and I was like, oh, really? Yeah, he's like, yeah, man, it's about people. Like, I can deal with this, but the fact that this is, he's like, nah, man, it's just better to, like, And I was like, that's so cool that you would have just been like, yeah, I'm retiring when, like, the guy's like, oh, cat. Hello, kitty. Meow, meow, meow. 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 Hi. Kitty bum. But why be greedy? That's what he was telling me. And at the same time, I'm listening to Duncan talk about, like, billionaires colonizing the moon. What does this guy have? He has a house. He's like, I have a house. It's paid off. My wife works. I'm retired. I'm having a great time. So, like, well, I see you all the time. Like, what's going on? And he's like, I can't sit still. Got to keep walking. Great dude, man. Bob. Well, today I was like, do you like beer? He said, yeah, I do. 24 pack will last me a month. And I was like, okay, cool. So tomorrow we're gonna have a drink. Well, he's a really nice guy. I've seen him so many times. Kind of like an old Uncle Bob. He looks like an Uncle Bob too. Bet you he does have nieces and nephews. Hi. Wow. You know, I started this. I started this whole fucking podcast, I guess, because I wanted to talk about, right in the back. Kitty bum. Hi. Can I let you down? Yeah, that's right. Ugh. I brush him. I really do. Oh my Jesus. Like, should I shave him? Have a shaved pussy running around my house? I feel that'd be cruel. Off you go lay on that. Go lay on that pizza box. He likes pizza boxes. He's kind of a weirdo that way. You know, I started this whole thing. So, what else do you do during a pandemic? It's like, oh man, yeah, write a joke. Write a joke about placement of energy and how it's so important. How is it so important? You know, you're a kid and you go to school all the goddamn time and they tell you, like, sit there and be like, learn this shit. 2 + 2 is 4. Don't get me wrong, it's great. I got my degree in theater, all that. Why not? But really kills oneself. Squeezed into like a little box. Ridiculous in my opinion. The placement of energy. I thought about this and I thought, So the punchline of this joke is, fuck it. Molds are meant to be broken. I'm just going to tell you this right now, kiddos. So that molds are meant to be broken. school put you in a place that you're just like, that next test, I got an A. Look at what I got. I got an A. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter now. Fuck. Whatever. Keep the spark in you, man. Like, that's the biggest thing. Keep your spark. Gotta keep your spark. That's it. That's it. Like, then I sat there and thought about this goddamn joke. I mean, it's so dark. I sit there and I'm like, I'm not the same person I was the time that I wrote it. It's just kind of neat. I guess I should tell all this anyway. So I sat there and I thought, yes, this is great. I have this exactly the way that I want it. And I realized that my fucking mic isn't plugged in, and it like blew my mind. And I had to record this whole thing over again, and it's not the same. I'm going to post both of these things on it at the very end of this. You'll see like how every aspect of this is like well thought out and all that. And all of a sudden I just had to redo it, and it's just like it made me think about that. It's like the fact of the matter is that you're different at other times, right? Your placement of energy. And then sometimes, you're just fucking low, so low that you think about killing yourself. And then I thought about people who kill themselves have too much fucking energy. And I am so fucking serious about that because, you know what? At my worst, and I have been depressed. I have been really fucking depressed. Right? Just horribly depressed. I just lay there. And the thought of actually going out, like, 'cause it jumps into your head, right? You're sitting there and you're like, I just, end it all right now. Guns aren't hard to find. Knives, fuck, I got a bunch in my kitchen. Poison, same. Like a gun, you have to load it. You have to get a bullet. Poison, just fuck, you get pizza and sprinkle it on it. Pills, you just keep swallowing vodka. And then you have to go out and get the bottle of vodka. You have to go out and get the fucking pills. Then you have to like drink it. I guess that's easy, but like, fuck it. Swallowing pills, lifted weights, I know what that's about. You're just like vitamins and shit, and you're pounding them in your mouth, and you're like, I gotta get bigger. Knives, and you gotta cut your wrists. Ugh. No thanks. Ugh. See those veins? Ugh. Thanks. I don't know where else I was going with that. I don't. It's funny at the time. I guess that's kind of comedy, isn't it? Funny at the time. Rewatched Ace Ventura the other day. I was sad. I sat there and watched it, and I just was like, ugh. Hate the trans. Maybe you should have went after Caitlyn Jenner. Ooh. Caitlyn Jenner. Yeah. She's a strong and brave woman. Oh. And if you're not born a woman or a man, you can't get married. You don't say. You don't say. Isn't that horrible? Why would you do that to people? Fuck. Doesn't make a heap of sense. Doesn't make a heap of sense. Thank you for accepting me into your culture, into your lifestyle without judging me and making sure that I feel good. But you know what? I'm a Republican and I'm just gonna whatever. Politics, religion. Hail all of you. Fellas over at us podcast on the left. Cheers to you. Hail you. Hail yourselves. I'm not trying to like jump on the thing, but I am a fan, so why not? This is what I like. This is what I do. Sort of fell back into Star Wars lately. Been watching a lot of people talk about discussions about the characters and all that, so I think that's neat. Haven't lost it yet. That's good, right? Haven't like went out and like on a rampage. That's unfortunate, isn't it? Jesus. It's horrible. It's fucking horrible. I'm no Gilbert Gottfried's, that's for sure. Inside drove here from London. There was a few bumps in the way. That would have been just tasteless. And I mean that. Although I went there just to be like, how would you fucking do a joke about that? That's just wrong. Wrong. My God. Ugh. So a family walks into a talent agency. A mother, the father, the son, the daughter, the grandmother, the little dog Scruffy, and a baby. Because if you're going to do something, do it right. Do it right. The road Tuesday's gone with the wind. Not Thursday. Well, it is Friday now. every day has been written about in a song. You know that. That's weird. Isn't that weird? I think that's a little bit bizarre. You wake up one day and you're like, Tuesday's gone with the wind. I wonder if I'm trying to think, is there a Wednesday song? Is there a Thursday song? Huh, maybe just everybody's working for the weekend. Whatever. What else is new? Surgery. Ugh. My hand's all crucified. I wonder if I can do that. I just walk in and be like, Stigmata! And then the priest will be like, oh, shit. Get all the same. Make $1 million. The good heavenly God decided to bestow upon me these bleeding wounds. That's fucked up. That's bizarre. I don't agree with you, so I'm gonna nail you to the cross. It's happening now, which is just 40 Ways of Psycho. So weird. It's like, it's been 2,000 years. So the fact that, the fact that we cling to shit so fucking terribly, it's just like, my God. That's why there hasn't been a better toaster made. Well, that's great. Thank God my toast pops on time. 100 years. Still have pyramids. People flip the fuck out about that, don't they? Oh my God. What were they really? What secrets do they hold? The pyramids. Maybe it was aliens. Maybe it wasn't. Meh. Maybe I'll get a guest. I don't know. Think that'd be a neat. Hi, this is my guest. I have interesting things to talk about. What interesting things do you want me to talk about? I'm good at interviewing. I think it'd be neat. I should interview my friend Billy. That's a guy that I need to tell you about. My friend Billy Fleming. So I'm originally from Alberta. North. Cold. I remember not going to school for like 3 weeks because it was minus 40. My dad was superintendent back in the day. Deputy superintendent, pardon me. And he's sitting there and he's like, and he was getting worried. Like, I legitimately saw stress on this man. And he's sitting there, he's like, it's so cold. Kids can't write their tests. And it's a provincial exam. So you're kind of getting into this weird territory of like, like we're using one exam, so you just kind of go like CBBA, BBBCCC, DDD, all the way down. So all of a sudden it's like, oh my God, if this thing leaks, the whole world will fall apart. Heaven forbid. communism. Learning about communism. That's actually interesting. Cool story about me. Not a lot of people know, but here it is. Because what the fuck not? Just out here doing a little bit of a chit chat. I was one of the top scoring social studies students back in the year 2000. I think I had like a 93 or something. Anyway, reason why? Because I had a great teacher. His name was Ted Fraser. Teddy Fraser. I used to call him FTF. My dad did that, and it's not my fault, FTF. I'm not going to bother repeating it. Fat Teddy Fraser. Maybe I am. Sorry, Ted. FTF. Dad. Take out with my old man. He was the one who got in my head. He was my social studies teacher. He also taught me the A-frame block in football, which I swore by to the very end when I realized that, oh, this is better. Anyway, A-frame. I was really good at that. Get right into people. Anyway, it was football days. I won't reminisce about that. But, yeah, Teddy was in my grade, because like you learn about stuff all the way up to grade 12. This is a big moment in my life. I sat down and I was like, I'm a communist this whole year, grade 12. Everybody else is capitalism. But you know what? I got behind Marx. Realized an epic beard needed a, hurrah. I sat there and my God, I sat there and, yeah, every day, every time we did social studies, I came out as a communist. I was like, I will plead the word of Marx. So finally, last day of class, and, class dismissed. Got up and he's like, Mr. Ekstrom. That's the way he talked. It's amazing. Just the cadence of this character, of this man, is just perfect. This is like so, like, if I had to be a teacher, this is the way I will teach. The way he did. He's like, he's writing something on his book. He looks up at me, closes his book. He's like, you're a smart kid. You really are. So, when you go in on those tests tomorrow, you write it as a capitalist. That's like, he's like, no. And the reason why, I know who you are. I know what you're doing. Nobody else does. It's like, alright. I did, and I got like one of the top marks in the province. I had a 50 in his class. Write an essay. Alright. Dear essay, how's it going? Oh, fuck. Got a little black here today. Dark. Darky. Not worth it. You're always worth it, but... What about keeping you entertained? Really do. I think it's neat. Oh, my ass. I'm like on an old wooden chair. If you haven't heard already. One day when I get a sponsor, like Raid Shadow Legends, Mothers, it's an energy drink down in Australia. Really good, apparently. Just heard about it. What else do I say? I guess on the closing note, I'm not suicidal. I want to be surprised at the end. Life's pretty normal after a while. After all those things that you could do yourself, what's the thing? I want to be surprised. I really do. I feel that's just a thing that a lot of people don't have the advantage of, right? When you take your own life, wouldn't it be neat? You just kind of how could you die? I'm out on my bike, riding along. Guy, bam, dead. Holy shit! Maybe I have sex with the wrong woman. So maybe I have sex with the wrong man, and maybe I have sex with the wrong farm animal. Anyway, yeah. Don't laugh at your own jokes. It was not something Red Skeleton ever said. Have fun with yourself, my God. To be or not to be, this is our destiny. Yeah. What's somewhere else? Whatever. So, Jesus, the cup's almost empty, so is the bowl. I guess I'm going to call her a night. I'll tack on the part that I spent all that other time trying to do. That's what you do. Tests at your beginning. God, whatever. Any hoozles. Much love. Much good vibes, I guess. Believe what, believe in yourself, but if somebody has proof that they can cure that rabies bite after you've been bitten by a raccoon, maybe have a little faith in the process. Leave it at that. Salut, cheers, as I say, skål.